Let's now move on to little simple tips when working with a Word document. I'm using Microsoft Office 2007, but all these tools are also available in the older versions, only the layout will be a little different, so you might need to look around. First of all, if you want to change the alignment type of the paragraph, you can use the buttons at the top. First, either highlight or click on the paragraph you need to edit, then click left, centered, right, or justified, and it will change the layout as you can see on the screen. There are also hotkeys to do it quickly. Ctrl and L for left alignment, Ctrl and R for right, Ctrl and E for centered, and Ctrl and J for justified. If you hover your mouse over the button without clicking on it, a little text bubble will appear showing you the shortcut for it. If you want to add bullet points, it can also be done very easily by clicking on the bullet point button. If you already have written some text and want to make a bullet pointer, just highlight the text. Oh, shit. If you want to add bullet points, it can also be done very easily by clicking on the bullet point button at the top here. If you already have written some text and want to make it bullet pointed, just highlight the text and press the bullet point button. If the sentences are separated by an enter button, they will show as separate bullet points, as it can be seen from the screen. However, if the text is all in one paragraph and you click the bullet point button, you will see one bullet point, and in order to separate it, you will have to separate the text by pressing enter in front of each sentence you want to appear as a separate bullet point. If you would like to change the style of your bullet points, click on the drop down menu button here and choose which style you want to use, for example text. You can also create new bullet point styles by clicking here on Define New Bullet and choosing one of the symbol menu buttons or the Pictures menu. If you want to remove bullet points, just highlight all your text and click the bullet point button again. It is very similar with adding numbered lists. For this you need to use the numbering button right next to the bullet point button. Highlight your text and click on the button, and it will sort the text in the right order for you. And here in the drop down list you can also choose different numbering styles. I find that the ruler that can be shown at the top of your page is a very useful tool. If you don't already have it open, you can just click on the little button at the top of the scroll bar over here, and you will see the ruler appear. The ruler allows you to change the margins of your text by either moving the entire text margin like this, or the margin of a selected paragraph. The ruler also allows you to get to the page setup very quickly just by double clicking on the grey part of it. Here you can change the margins of the page on the top, left, bottom or right just by changing the numbers. You can also change the orientation of the page from portrait to landscape. When changing the orientation of the pages, you can apply these changes to the whole document by clicking this option here, or just selected text. Inserting page numbers is very easy in Word 2007. Click on the Insert tab at the top and then go to the Header and Footer section where you can see the page number button. If you click on it, a list of possible page number options will appear, and if you hover your mouse cursor over a specific location, you will see lots of different styles and options to choose from. Let's say this one. After you're done adding the page, just close header and footer, and your page number will be shown at the bottom of the page. If you want to have a title page and don't need a page number to show on it, double click at the very bottom of your page so that the footer options open, and then go to the options section of the tab and click on the different first page box. Close header and footer again, and as you can see, the page number disappeared. However, if we open another page, I'll start with a page number 2. If you want to remove page numbers, click on the Insert tab again, then click on the page number and Remove Page Numbers option. Another very useful little tip is Paste Options menu. When you copy text from another source with different formatting, a little box will appear like this in the right corner. Don't click on anything else before you click on the box, because that will make it disappear. When you click on the box, a list appears which offers you different options, and you can choose the one you need. For example, keep source formatting, and it leaves the text as it was on the website. Match destination formatting will match the text to the contents of the page, and keep the text only, it will remove the formatting altogether. Another way of removing unwanted formatting is using the clear formatting button in the Styles tab. So if we go here, click on the little arrow and click clear formatting, it just removes all formatting of the text. Another thing I wanted to show you is how to manage images in Word. After having inserted the picture, you might want to reduce its size and move it around. To change the size, simply click on the picture and then click on one of the corners and drag it to the size you want the picture to be. Moving the picture around might be a little complicated sometimes. The default settings often don't allow you to move it around. For example, now I can only move it up and down, but I can't move it right or left. The way around it is to right click on the picture so that a little menu appears, and then select text wrapping option. And here you can change the layout of the picture to whatever you want. For example, if you choose square, it lets you move the picture around. It lets you place it wherever you want it, and if you place the picture on top of the text, it will move the text around it. If you choose the behind the text option, it also allows you to move the picture around, but you can see that the text is now showing on top of the picture. In front of the text does the opposite, obviously. So by using this option, you can see that there are very many choices to look at and play around with it to see which option suits you best. The last thing I wanted to show you is that you can easily convert your text to a table by using text to table option. First, highlight all of the text, and then go to the Insert tab at the top here and choose the Table option. Go to the Convert Text to Table button and click on it, and a dialog window opens which lets you modify the number of columns you required and so on. When you're happy with the selection, press OK, and your text will be automatically moved into the table. Thank you for watching. I hope you found this useful.